Welcome friends. If this is your first time to the channel, please look around and I hope you enjoy what we do. If it is your birthday, happy birthday. If this is not your first time in the channel and you have not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe. I hope you enjoy today's episode. Have a great time. Today we're going to show you how to build an indoors letterbox or mailbox that you can use for the holiday decorations, and you can use it to enhance your home decor. We're also going to give you a supplemental view on another small project on how to decorate using wood letters that you can make yourself using your computer and any kind of thin wood and your bandsaw. So I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let us show you how we did it. So to start our project, we went to our scrap and we found this piece of wood that will work really nicely. We found approximately the middle and we are going to cut it using the sled in two pieces.
And for this, you want to make sure that your blade is on center on that line so that it takes out, eating out the same amount of wood on either side so that you don't end up with one board that's shorter than the other.
Yeah, there we are. Right?
No.
What do you mean no?
You're there. Now you're on middle on the blade. And we're using the sled to hold the piece of wood steady.
Ready?
Yep. How did we do?
It's perfect.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, so now what we have to do is, again from our scrap bin, we found the piece that we like the dimension of to be the bottom, right?
Yeah.
So this will be the bottom, and we're going to attach the back, but we're not going to attach the front because we're going to have to.
That was the peg you used when you were demonstrating a circle with your saw.
I was like, what the heck is that?
Yeah.
Okay. So we did take our dimension from what would be the bottom of the mailbox, and we transferred it to one of the slats, and then using hot glue we made a stop because we're going to have to cut several of those, right?
Yeah.
Probably what, 3, 9, 10, 12, something like that?
For pieces, yeah.
Okay. So let's start doing those cuts. So now we're going to cut the last piece. So we're starting by putting the bottom slats, and we have them flush, as you can see here. So this will sit flush, and now we're going to put the other side. Now you don't need to go crazy on this, it is not really a structural, so a few brad, I probably have put already, too many, right?
Probably.
But this is how the bottom will look, and then it's going to build up, right?
Yeah.
Now the next step is we're going to use one of the back. This is going to be the back, right? Mm-hmm. And we're going to have a small reveal on either side. How does it look?
It looks all right.
Hmm?
Yeah. You missed.
Great job.
You missed.
No, I actually tied it on there.
Oh.
That's okay.
Yes.
Okay. And do you want to hot glue the slats on top or not? I'm not sure if I can hit the slats with this.
Yeah, we'll see.
And now we're going to start just building.
Building up the sides.
Yes. And now I'm just doing a little dry fitting, but you get the idea. So we decided to add a little structural integrity to the sides. So we're going to cut two small pieces. We mark them to the appropriate height. And do we need 2 or 4?
Just 2. Well, yeah, just 2. We're just going to put them in the front, right? This is the one you want, though.
This is what we're keeping, right?
Yes. So you need to have that way.
Yeah, that's good.
You want to make sure the 2 boards are lined up, because I think I moved them. Okay. So move it just a little bit so that the line is over. That way.
All right.
I'm showing what we're going to do with those.
Yes, and all what we're going to do is we're going to put them on the sides here to create a little bit of structure, because in the front we don't have much structure. Actually, you know, we can put it right on the front if you want.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
So we're going to attach those and we'll come back.
So here is our bottom and the sides and the back. And again, we added those because we noticed that there was no structural integrity in the front and we didn't want it to be floppy. And the way we attach those is with wood glue. Again, keep in mind this is a decoration piece.
Hot glue.
Hot glue, what did I say?
Wood glue.
Wood glue, yeah. Well, wood glue will work too.
Yeah, but the hot glue dries much faster. The wood glue would take a little bit of
Right.
time.
I mean, this is a decoration, so we don't care. I don't want to say we don't care, but structural integrity is not something that is of a higher concern to us, you know.
Right.
And hot glue actually will do more than enough to hold this together.
Right.
All right. So now we need to figure out a way to attach this. Okay. So in order to give some structural integrity to the roof, we're going to use some just strapping material. Again, that doesn't cost us anything. We had it around the shop. And to decide the spacing, what we did is we took what will eventually become the door, and we simply rolled it. Did you see that or not?
Do it again. There we go. So we lined it up with the middle, rolled it, and just trying to make sure that all 3 of them are spaced.
And now we're going to use hot glue and attach the things together. Can you help with this operation or not?
You're moving them though. You're moving it.
Well, so you moving.
No, you are moving it.
Where is this stupid thing? The door.
You just put it over there. Okay. And again, hot glue, very hot.
That's because you got burned, so yeah.
It's hot regardless of whether I get burned or not. I'm just warning people that it's very hot.
Okay, this is... I mean, you know how to hold glue. We're going to show you when we're done.
Okay, so we have the 3 slots that are going to be used for the top. We used hot glue, as you can see, and we put the straps on there. Rather than running our finger across, we used a little piece of the board to try and help press that down to keep them in place. And we're letting the glue cure for just a couple minutes, making sure they're going to make that contact. And then we're going to see how it fits in to the mailbox.
So the last thing we're going to do, we found another piece of scrap that it has the right shape, and we're going to cut 4 feet for our mailbox. So again, by using a stopper, we're going to ensure that the size is the same for all the feet. Do you care? Okay, we didn't show that. Instead of hinges, you can put hinges here, but we use the same strapping material we had, which is totally free, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
so it's a type of hinge, just like people used to make leather hinges or something like that. So we use strapping to essentially make a hinge instead of having a metal one.
And for a handle, I'm sorry, for a...
Yeah, it's a handle.
We just use a simple piece of wood, and as you can see now, we have an opening and closing system. We're going to just put dabs of glue on the legs, and then we're going to attach them where you want it.
Boom.
Any direction you care?
There, yeah. But straight. Sorry about that. Off camera there.
There?
Over to the right a little. Okay.
And then you want this over this, or just touching it?
I think it needs to be over, because otherwise... Yep.
Yeah, I'm not sure that will work. Unless I put a lot more glue.
Needs to go down some.
Okay.
Okay.
And the last thing that we have to do is to find a way to make sure that this remains closed. And I have an idea for that. Okay. And now I'm going to cut a small latching mechanism, which is nothing more but a piece of wood. So we created a very rudimentary system to keep the door closed. As you can see, we simply put a small piece of wood and we attached it to the door. As you can see, the door opens freely with the legs up, and because this has some flexibility, now we can close it, and it will stay closed. Now there are a lot of different things you could do with that. You could actually have like a quarter lap more and be all solid, right?
Yeah.
And that goes for the sides too. Or the way we did it, we could also go from the front to the back and put the door inside versus outside. And this is the basic structure. If you even wanted to create an actual mailbox, if you wanted to build your own mailbox, you can scale this up. I mean, for our case, we don't want to scale it up because it is a decoration.
Right.
We end up really liking the feet. They have a little character to them, right?
Yeah, it was a scrap piece that we had that just had a nice angle on it, bevel, but flat on the bottom, so they make good legs.
Well, anything from this was a scrap, right?
Yeah, everything. Well, the slats aren't scrap, it's just wood that we've had around the shop for,
We have
since
used
early
it in
spring,
like 58 projects.
seems like.
And then you can even put Christmas cards in. You can even leave it open and put candy. I mean, after it's painted, it's going to look much, much better, right?
Yeah.
Another way I just thought that you can have it stay is if you are to attach something here, right and left,
Yeah, you could.
and then friction will take care of it, right? So this is the basic concept. And now all that remains to be done is be painted. So we're getting ready to paint the mailbox. It has been very cold outside in the garage, so we came inside to do that. And we will show you the final project when we're done. Of course, you can leave it as is, but because of the festive spirit of the holidays, painting will make it pop out a little more. A project we did a few days ago, right?
Yep.
It is inexpensive and it has very good coverage. It doesn't take a lot of paint to cover it. And again, we use a very festive red. And we will show you in a few minutes the progress. Color makes this pop. Again, there are a lot of variations that you can make on this design, this basic design, and you can go with solid walls, for example, and just use the slats on the top, because that way you have the ability to create the rounded shape, right?
The arch, yeah.
And by scaling this up, you can make a mailbox for your house, if you so desire. To create seasonal signs, and we were going to show you either today or in another video what we're going to do with this, but it's the same concept apply. You can paint them red or green for the holidays, or leave them in a white color.
Or you could even make like a candy cane effect with the red and white stripes.
And an easy way to make these letters is to use Microsoft Word and use the three-dimensional font and just print it at about 250. That will take the whole page, and then you can just in a saw max or in a bandsaw you can cut them fairly easily. So we're finished with the red paint, and now we're going to do the white. And the two letters that we did before are done. So you see that just a little bit of paint makes a huge difference on how the final project looks. So we are going to show you when we are done the end result. Well, and this is our finished product. You want to come around or not? And we think it came out very good. What do you think, Elpida?
I like it.
So, I hope you did enjoy this episode and you found this build both entertaining and useful. If you did, please smash that like button. If you didn't, I have a nasty rumor that the other button works as well. Please join and subscribe and comment so you can help us grow. And on Wednesday, I'm going to give you information about our bigger giveaway. I decided to combine the end of the year and the 1,000 subscriber and the 200, so everything will be together. And any video that you see in December, as long as you subscribe and watch the video and you like it, you're going to be eligible for that giveaway. More details on Wednesday.
Do you have to comment as well?
Yes.
Okay.
So, again, happy holidays. I hope you have a great time, and I hope that you did enjoy this video today. From Peter, the Garage Woodworker, we're going to see you again on Wednesday. Have a great week and happy holidays.